Hi, I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome. We are on our way to T. Nolan Sons SCANIA Limerick. So yeah, this is their official opening day today. It is the 20th of September 2025. So we're going to make our way in, have a look at some trucks that are on display and see how it goes. Oh, they have security here, guys. Oh my god, I might be turned away. Okay, so we're parked up here, and yes, the truck is repaired. You'll remember on the last video I did, I had to drop it down to Nolan's to get fixed. So yeah, it got damaged at Dublin Airport. So there we are, it's all back to normal. A lot of you watching the last video didn't seem to get the number plate that was on the truck, guys. Do any of you get this number plate at all? It says YouTube has been. Okay, so Nolan's have a big lineup of trucks here, and there will be more trucks pulling in as well. So we'll check out this Fire Edition as well. So this is number 22 of 50. So you'll remember the last time I was down in Nolan's in Castle Island, I videoed 21 of 50. This is 22. Let's check it out. We also have a 660S here, the V8, and the 560S on display. So yeah, let's have a look around the Fire Edition. Finally, I'm able to hop inside and show you all the extra additions that they have added to the Fire Edition over the S580 that I drive. So yeah, as I've shown you already, we have the decals on the side, Svempa. Yeah, so Scania did buy the rights to the Svempa brand a number of years ago, so they will be using it to brand all of the special edition trucks. So as I said already, this is number 22 of 50. And yeah, you have the dark colored wheels. We have the Fire Edition, and that's all lacquered in as well. So yeah, very nice. Yeah, I did say previously it would have been nicer had they put the smoked lenses at the back, the premium lenses. And this is all painted in ebony black. We have the factory fitted checkered plate there at the back, and on the catwalk, this is all from the factory. So all nicely done. Yeah, it's a very nice paint job on these. I really like the decals. We have the sensors as well on the side for your blind spot. Yeah, and they are all individually numbered, which I really like as well. So you can see there, 22 of 50. Okay, we're gonna hop inside and show you all the extra pieces. Some nice touches inside, and I like the ebony black all up along the grille as well. And you have the dark grey ribs on the front. So let's just stand back, have another look. Yeah, and I like the way they have the clear colours there on the front of the reception. I don't know, are they supposed to be the clear colours? But anyway, let's hop inside and give you a look. I'll give you a look inside the lockers. The only visual difference in here is that this tray here is black in this. It's actually grey in my truck. Yeah, so your storage there. And yeah, they're just getting ready to mic up there, doing the sound test. And more storage down there. I usually fit about 10 ratchet straps in here, so you'd be surprised what you can fit in there. Okay, close that up and hop inside. Our 4 steps into the cab. Completely flat floor on the S series, of course. And here we have the Svempa Fire Edition Limited. Okay, first of all, straight away when you hop inside, you'll notice the handle here is all leather covered. That's a really nice touch, and it does give nice grip hopping inside. This is different to my truck as well. It's all painted handle here. And of course we have the new dashboard on this particular truck as well. We have the phone holder. But look at the seats. Look at the finish on these. That is really nice. As is the bed. That's really nice cover there on the bed. And then you have these back cushions as well. The Fire Edition. So yeah, really nice. And you have that is backlit, that V8 badge there on the back wall. And we have the coffee maker, we have the microwave, Very good. And storage up here, Scania Fire Edition also there. So yeah, and we have the nice painted touch here on the cover there for the table. So yeah, that table folds out. It's a bit tricky to do with one hand, but there you have it. It folds in there nicely. Yeah, all nicely done. You see there as well, we have the extra touch. So we have carpet there on the floor. So let's just have a look at that. So I've just moved that extra mat and you can now see the Fire Edition stitching, the yellow stitching. So I can get out the fridge here, just show you that's exactly the same as the truck I drive, and I just pull out that drawer as well. Loads of storage space in that. And of course we do have the extra bunk with the ladder there as well. And your curtains, and you're just, that's a net just for the top bunk. Stop people falling out of it. So yeah, let me just start up the truck. Just give you a sound of the engine. So the new dashboard, new layout here. Very nice. So I'll close that tool hatch there now in a while. So yeah, the steering wheel has the orange stitching here as well. All the functions, your downhill speed control, it's all pretty much the same as what this display is different though. All your different driving modes, so that's different. Yeah, and over here as well, just your source, up and down volume, mute, and your voice activation, and your cruise control. Yeah, all pretty much the same. Now they did relocate some of the buttons here for rising and lowering the back axle and the front axle because it's on air at the front. They've located them over here on the screen, so that's a bit unusual. Just press the home screen there. So you have your hill hold function is actually up here now. It used to be a button over here, but now it's up on the screen. So yeah, they're really trying to cut down on buttons here using this big new screen. So yeah, your sat nav goes really wide on this. So your night heater control is here, demisting of your windscreen, and there are all your different temperature controls, your air conditioning, and that is a lamp switch there, so you can do all your lamps here on the interior of the cab, volume up and down, and your off switch. So yeah, it's all supposed to be kicking off here now about midday. There will be more people coming in. And yeah, oh yeah, we have the rear camera as well, so we've got a rear view there, and if I tap that, will it go even bigger? Yeah, there we go, an even bigger display there. So that's all very nicely done on the screen. Now I know they were having software issues with these screens and they had to do software updates, so hopefully those problems have been sorted out on these newer trucks. And yeah, just your storage trays there and your manual. Give it a couple of revs, sure. Yeah. Oh, and your battery isolator switch here. Let me just show you the seats there. Look at that. Really nice. Let's just have a look at the headrest actually. Oh yeah, yeah, Svempa on the headrest. Yeah, so that's all very neatly done. Even this handle here is covered in leather as well. And of course you have your armrests. Yeah, stitching on them, and they're actually softer than my ones, so that's really nice. I forgot to do the air horn, guys. Let's press it here, see what it's like. Oh yeah, that'll do. Very good. You may just about notice as well, guys, on the sun visor. Now this is very hard to notice when you're out on the road, but if I zoom in there, you can actually see there is decals up there for the Fire Edition. That is something I didn't even notice on the last truck. So yeah, it's very subtle there on the sun visor. Okay, so I'm just going to hop into the 560S. This is a 6-cylinder engine. So yeah, more of a standard truck to the 770 Fire Edition. 6x2 mid-lift. Let's have a quick look at the catwalk. More of a standard setup here. So this particular truck was built in France. The Fire Edition was built in Sweden. as you can see on the chassis number there. So the 4 steps going up, so yeah, you can see straight away how much of a difference it is to the Fire Edition. Seats are more of a standard affair, different to my ones. These have white stitching, black stitching there on the steering wheel. So the dashboard is pretty similar. So there would have been a vent here on the older dashboard. They have moved the vent down here, have a Scania badge there. The key is not in this one, unfortunately. So yeah, just excuse the setup here. It has been sent over from France. So yeah, these are just panels that will be fitted on later on. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, you don't have obviously all the extra bits. And you can see on the dashboard there, it's more of a standard silver affair. And this piece here as well. Everything else is the exact same. The fridge, the storage locker, the bed is completely different. That actually looks like a thicker mattress to my one. This looks thicker. Maybe this is the comfort option. Just the difference in the armrests. You see how much harder they are. Yeah, same type of ones that I have. Far more comfortable in the Fire Edition. Yeah, so just a quick look around, just to give you an idea of the differences between the Fire Edition and this 560S. And it does have the single occupancy layout as well, with the lockers instead of the top bunk like we just seen in the Fire Edition. Okay, we're just gonna have a look at a few more trucks here, and then we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you a full electric truck. But we've got a lineup of tipper trucks here, different applications. So we have the 500 XT, the G series here, 5 axles, and we have the tipper body built by Fitzgerald's. So yeah, it has the cover there. There's a switch in the cab which covers over the whole load. So that's very nicely done. And one thing unusual about this one to the truck parked next to it, I'll just show you. We have the exhaust box here and your AdBlue systems here. But if you look across to the other one, if I zoom over, it's the total opposite way around. You have the AdBlue behind the front axle here and all your exhaust system after the second axle. So just 2 different layouts there. It just depends on the application, I suppose, what way people want them configured. Okay, let's hop inside and give you a quick look at that. That's just covered for transportation. They cover the sensors. And 3 steps up into the cab of the G Series XT 500. So we still have the leather seats and your Scania logo there. That is just an exhaust pipe there. But unusual to see on this tipper truck, it has an upper bunk. Now you usually don't see that on a truck with such a low cab in the Scania lineup, but yeah, instead of the lockers you can have a upper bunk on your tipper truck. And obviously the lockers here are smaller on the smaller cab. Now just the layout, how it differs to the other trucks I was just sitting in. This one has extra functions here, so the screen is moved slightly to the right. Now we have light functions here. This is the switch for covering the load, and that's to let you know when your body is raised, and that's for opening up the tailboard at the back. So all very handy. I don't really like this lineup of switches here, because when you press a button the whole panel moves. Can you guys see that? The whole thing moves. So why aren't they individual buttons? I suppose it's just cost cutting. And then this, see that surface there, that's a kind of a different look to the Scania dashboards as well, this. Okay, let's start it up and give you sound of the engine. Give it a couple of revs. Yeah, it is very quiet actually. I'm going to go down through the menu here. So we have trip meter, that's your level adjustment on the axles. Okay, there's a rear steering axle on this truck, driving assistance, and your fuel level, and your vehicle information, startup checklist, your odometer, engine, ADAS. So startup checklist, engine oil level, your brake lining, clutch disc wear, and your maintenance schedule. just some of the menus you can check, and obviously you can go down through your different modes as well. Performance mode, economy mode. Some drivers have also complained as well that to rise and lower the back axles on some of the truck layouts, it's on the screen. Now of course you can use the remote control as well, but some of the drivers have preferred when it's down here. So that will take a bit of getting used to. Anyway, let's press the horn. Yeah, there is no air horn on this yet. Okay, let's hop outside and have a look at a few more. This one is for Star Fuels, another 500G XT, and beside it there, Kieran Kelly haulage, brand new 500G XT. This is a nice lineup. And then we have Caher Claw Tarmac, that's their one there, another tipper body for them, 500G XT, another one for Gleason Precast, and here is Nolan's stock truck, 500G XT. So you can buy this truck if you want, it is in stock. And then this one here, 2-axle P280, is for provincial flooring. So we're going to hop inside this one. This is a day cab, so we don't have any bunk. Let's just see what this is like. Yeah, so we just have 2 steps into this one. This one has the fabric seats as well, so no leather on this. That is just fabric, and yeah, just the lamps are there for transportation, and some other panels there as well. So you can see there the bunk is actually folded up to the back wall. So obviously you would move the 2 seats and then fold down that bunk there at the back. So yeah, it's a very thin mattress on that, but you could always put a mattress topper on it if you wish. And yeah, the dashboard layout, yeah, we have some you can see the way the functions are kind of blanked off on this one. So yeah, let's just go inside now and I'll show you that electric truck. And they also have the ice cream van here. I need to get one of them. Just before we go inside and check out the electric truck, I just want to talk to you guys about the Gaydon Truck Show in the UK. Yes, I was over there, but sadly the sound quality I was recording on my phone was just too bad. Now, we had not planned on going to the Gaydon Truck Show. We were actually in Birmingham at the Land Rover factory doing the off-road driving experience. We met a guy called Tom that does all their valeting at the Land Rover factory. Hello to you, Tom, if you're watching. Yeah, he told us about the show, and then we decided to go, so we bought this cheap lav mic in the Birmingham market. I thought it was going to work, but sadly nothing worked out with that footage. The sound quality is just too bad, and I can't get a video from Gaydon. This is why I'm showing you some overlay shots. So my apologies again, guys. I will be there next year for sure. It was a great show. Got the official opening cake as well, look. Yeah, well done, guys. That's some display of food. So they're just tidying up everything here in the garage. We're going to check out the full electric Scania. This is known as the 40P. So if I move in for a closer look, you'll be able to distinguish the full electric truck at night by this light strip here, all along the sun visor there above the windscreen. So yeah, the 40P. So we have a battery capacity of 600 kilowatt hours. So if I move in here, I'll give you a look at the battery packs. So we have 104 kilowatt hour battery pack. This weighs 600 kilos, and then multiply that by 2. You have 208 kilowatt hours here. This is 1200 kilos. So we've 1800 kilos of battery pack on both sides. So yeah, a lot of weight in the batteries. Now it is a long chassis. I measured this to a normal 4x2, say like the one I'm driving. It's about 1.5 feet longer, just the chassis length. So yeah, quite unusual to see the battery pack full electric truck here. And we have the window there in the passenger side. Let's have a look at all the electric components here. And underneath this whole section here, you'll see there's a big gap. So that must be to aid cooling going down through all the electric components. Yeah, very nice to see it tilted up here just to give everyone a look. So yeah, everything at the back is pretty normal. It just looks like every other Scania at the back. And move around to the driver's side. Yeah, so everything is equaled here. As I said, 104 and 208 kilowatt hours on this side. So yeah, oh, I forgot to show you the charge port. So it does charge at 370 kilowatts. I would have thought it would charge faster than that, but that is your charge port. So they reckon an hour of charge could get you up to maybe 280 kilometers of range at 40 ton gross. So obviously the range, which they estimate is 800 kilometers, is going to drop with your heavy weights. So they estimate that if you're grossing 29 ton, you're going to do about 520 kilometers, and if you're grossing 42 ton, you're going to be doing about 470 kilometers. So yeah, obviously when you load it up, it's going to have less range. But this truck is quite heavy on its own. Just sitting here, it's about 10.6 ton. So it is quite heavy. Okay, we're going to move along, show you a few more trucks in the garage here. We have Nolan's recovery truck. This is the R560, and it has a low loader trailer there as well. You'll be able to fit a bus on that, no problem. So yeah, that's nice to see. Then we have the 460R. So we'll just move along, and I'm just going to show you beside that, we have the L series. So it is quite unusual as well that the L is before the numbers on the L series, and then in the R, the S and the G series, the letter is after the numbers. So yeah, just something I noticed there. Now the body is built by Fitzgerald's. This is a Tarmacadam distributing truck, 4 axles. So yeah, let's hop inside. It must be over 5 years ago since I videoed the L series. Look how low the floor is. It's very low. It's just above, between my knee and my waist. So it's very low entry and big steps to climb in as well. Fabric seats, and you'll see the way this is kind of rubberized. You can nearly lift that up out of the way. Storage there at the back. Yeah, it does have that kind of a bus style entry door for the passenger side. If you press this button here, you can open up the passenger side door. And yeah, it has the new infotainment screen as well. We can't turn it on because it's the battery is disconnected for safety reasons. And we have a remote here as well. You can uncover the body cover to load up your tarmac with this remote. That's handy. Yeah, nice to see the L series again. Yeah, usually you see the L series on refuse trucks or skip distributing trucks, but there it is, Tarmacadam distributing the L360. Yeah, so the lads are just packing up now, ready to go home. So best of luck to T. Nolan and Sons Scania Limerick, the official opening here on the 20th of September 2025. Just before I go, let's do the ending from Gaydon. And that roundabout wraps us up here from the British Motor Museum here in Gaydon in the UK. We have the International and the Atkinson here, and a nice lineup of ERFs from PC Howard Limited, Peterborough, Northampton and in Corby. So I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll be back again for another one. Until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Cheers! I think there is our 3 cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.